again, everybody. This is Derek from ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com. Yep, that's ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a review on the M70 by UKARMS. This is a spring-powered sniper rifle. Okay, let me go ahead and just pop this scope on here real quick. It comes with an integrated rail system on the top, standard Picatinny type rail, so that you can attach your scopes or what have you. Okay, I got it way too far forward, but that's okay. I can make those adjustments later. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to review this awesome sniper rifle. It's brand new. I just got it in. I think it just came out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the features on this and why it's so awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and just start up at the front. Now we're going to start with aesthetics first because you know, just that's the first thing that you see is you see it. I'm going to stand it on the ground. Okay, that's tall. Okay, I don't know if you can see pretty much how tall this is. See if I can get an accurate measurement here. It's 4 feet long. Okay, my wingspan is 6 feet, and so from the center of my chest to my fingertips is 3 feet. And so if I put the buttstock at the very end, you can kind of see it's 4 feet long. All right. It has 2 sling swivels, and these sling swivels actually spin non-stop. I've tried tightening them up. I don't think they do tighten up. They just stay loose like that. That's a disadvantage, but they seem to be they seem like they should tighten up, but I've tried tightening them, and if there's a nut on the inside that they're screwing into, they're not screwing into it. It's just a swivel. It seems to be pretty stout, pretty sturdy. It should be able to hold the weight of the rifle. Also, let's start at the front. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. The front, it has a orange tip on it. This orange tip is ribbed around the outside like it's prepared to be unscrewed or screwed in. I've tried. I think it's glued in there, so there might be a little Loctite or something in there, and if I screwed it hard enough, it'd probably come off. Okay, it has a vented flash suppressor right there. It also has a weighted tip. I don't know if you can kind of see that weighted tip. So if you're familiar with shooting, you might be aware of the pendulum effect. The pendulum effect is when you have a little bit of motion going on in the front of your barrel when you're trying to get it sighted in, and you do a little bit of this. I'm exaggerating by a lot, but you know, your barrel does this. Imagine you've probably seen this in one of my other L96 videos, but because this is a weighted barrel, I thought it would be important for me to tell you about it. Have you ever seen a pendulum clock, you know, and they got the light pendulums, and you'll see them going tick-tock, 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 tick-tock really fast, okay? And then you've got the heavy pendulum clocks, and they go a lot slower. They go tick-tock, tick-tock. Okay, so if you put a heavier barrel and a heavier weapon, your pendulum should move a lot slower. You know, when you're out here, you should get, I'm going to exaggerate a little bit, but you should get a slow pendulum like this, as opposed to if you had a really lightweight gun, your pendulum would go like this. Okay, so it'd be a lot harder to get on sight, on target, and an accurate shot. So they weight the barrel to keep the barrel also, in the real deal, it keeps the barrel from lifting when you fire. Boom! It helps a little bit with that. Okay, this is a fluted barrel. You can see that it is fluted down through here, and then you have your ergonomic stock that it comes into. This ergonomic stock has the front little dovetail right there where you can see the wood kind of goes down like that. It also has, it is also ambidextrous, so when you've got your hand in one side, it's very comfortable, but you could also very easily be a lefty and shoot like this, and your hand would go in exactly the same way. It's ambidextrous. Also, there is a hole in the stock back here. Now this hole is to lighten the rear of the weapon, to lighten the stock. The stock doesn't need to have a whole lot of weight to it. It has a built-in cheek rest, as you can see right there. That cheek rest is raised so that when you're firing, your eyesight and your scope line up just right. Now your buttstock here is, the back plate there is rubber, but there's a middle hard rubber plate right in the middle. It's about 1 inch, 3/4 to 1 inch long, and there's 2 bolts that go through here. You can take your Allen wrench, which is included in the box, unscrew that, take this plate off. You can take that plate off, and then you can put this plate back on to shorten your length of your weapon. If you don't want it to be so far back, I could probably do that to help me get on sight with this scope, actually. Okay, it is, the only thing I kind of dislike about the stock is, and you can probably see it, you see all these black screws through the stock, which holds the 2 halves of the plastic stock together. It's very good, but it's very sturdy. It just doesn't look very good. I don't know if I would touch those up with some brown paint, or if I would just leave them, who knows. Or since I'm good, I would probably camouflage the whole gun anyway. It doesn't really matter. But if you like the wood look, I think that takes away from it slightly. Okay. Hop up. The hop up mechanism is right here, right in front of your magazine being right there. And this magazine is a metal magazine, for one thing. That's not one of those plastic, cheapo M10 magazines. This is a metal magazine. It has a small little rail right here, just long enough for you to attach a bipod. Okay, it's got 5 slots. Yeah, 5 slots, depending on where you want to put your bipod, or you might want to put some kind of, I don't think you're going to put a flashlight or a laser there. That's just, you know, insane. So put your bipod right there, which is not included. Neither is the scope. The scope is not included. It does have a Picatinny rail along the top. It does have a faux bolt extractor area right there for you to see. When you cock this thing, you just bring it up, and if you notice, it is a low profile bolt. This bolt doesn't stick out, or it doesn't have a big ball. It's very flat, and it lays flat against the side of the weapon. So it goes up, and it doesn't go up super high, so it wouldn't interfere with any scope that you might have. Like the Mosin, you know how it goes straight up. This one doesn't do that. It goes straight out, and then you would cock this thing. Okay, and then now it's cocked, and it is on safe. There's a safe and a fire. Okay, now it is on fire with it forward, and it shoots. This thing shoots really hard, really hard. Okay, so I recommend using caution when using this in an airsoft game. Make sure that you have minimum engagement ranges. Don't allow someone to use this CQB, or within 75 feet or something like that. I wouldn't shoot somebody closer than probably 50 feet with this. All right. Okay, that's the aesthetics. Now let's start talking about the features of this gun, and the box and what you get in the box. All right, guys, this is the box. This is a pretty cool looking box. As you can see, the scope and the bipod are not included. It says scope and bipod are optional. That's true. You don't need them, but it's pretty cool. You got the little bullet holes in the box. I think this box is pretty sexy. It's great for me as a retailer to put on the shelf. Okay, it says on the box 400 FPS with 25s. Okay, well, we've tested it with 20s, and it shoots over 500 with 20s. It says it has a maximum range of 55 yards. That's a lie. I can hit somebody at 200 feet. Mag capacity, 25. It says it's 7 pounds and 45 inches. Okay, so it's not exactly 4 feet. All right. Okay. It says it has a one-piece precision barrel, adjustable hop-up, of course, high-power, pinpoint accuracy performance. Okay. I'm skipping these. It says Deluxe Tactical Bipod. Well, it doesn't come with any bipod. Ultimate bolt action airsoft spring rifle. Okay, well, it's the Shadow Ops. M70 series sniper. Okay, now when you open it up, you notice it comes in some wrappage. It comes with a manual. It does not come with these 25s and the speed loader. That speed loader. It does come with its own speed loader though. It does have its own speed loader, and it does have a very long unjamming rod, which you do need for a long sniper rifle. You can't use the short unjamming rods. It comes with a handful of BBs. A very small package, maybe 20 BBs. It says high grade BBs, but we don't know what weight category those are. It comes with a sling. The sling is strong enough to hold it. The only worries that I might have is these clips, but the sling itself is fine. And that's it. You don't get a whole lot in the box. The gun comes in, oh, you do get an Allen wrench and, alright, it does come with an Allen wrench so that you can assemble your rifle. It does come in 2 pieces. It comes in the barrel assembly and the stock receivers assembly, and there are 3 Allen bolts that it gives you. It gives you one that goes in at the base of the rail. It also gives you one that goes right behind the magazine, and then it gives you another one that goes right behind the trigger, and that screws into the barrel assembly, holding it firmly onto the body. Alright guys, well this was my initial impression of the M70. I think it's a very nice sniper rifle. It feels great in the hands. It shoots really hard, but how accurate is it and how durable is it, I do not know. We will find out as we use this throughout the year. I plan to use this personally. And as you might know, my ghillie loadout does not have a weapon as of this time, so I think I'm going to take this one and try it and see what happens. Thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and look forward to a part 2 where I give you an accuracy test and maybe even chrono, and that might be further down the line after I've used this a few months. So thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and remember guys, whenever you're on the Airsoft field,